What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you guys? I pray you guys are all well out there today on this beautiful Wednesday. It is August the 13th, 2025, and it's 1:12 p.m. currently where I am here on the West Coast of things. Okay, so I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by here with me today to catch a vibe, to see what's up, see what comes out. Old and new, I appreciate every single last one of you. Okay, I do Oracle deck, I do index cards, and I do 3 decks of tarot. Okay, my stomach just growled like crazy. Time for me to eat some food. Okay, guys, here we have it. Pray y'all will enjoying your day or evening whenever you catch this message. I'm going to use the Wild Whisper Oracle. Messages from the desert. I'm in the desert currently, where I reside in California. All right, here we go. I live very close to Death Valley, so I'm definitely in the desert. All right, here we go. $33 at the bottom. Here we have connection. It's faced in a, or it's the shape of like a cross, northeast, southwest, like type. People all over. Connected to people all over. Okay, and balance is your card for today. And now again at the bottom, I'll be down. Okay, 33 connection. All right. So number 8, here we have it. Balance. Let's read. Here you are. It says, whisper. The safest way to climb is to stay close to the rocks. Then it says introspection. Day or night, a leopard's tail ensures the precision of his climbs. Navigating life's slopes and tightropes without losing balance can be challenging. The tail that swings far to one extreme must meet the opposing direction at the same degree. You, too, have to counter-steer in order to rebalance. This process takes a lot more effort than if you were to have held your equilibrium in the first place. In keeping any oscillations to a minimum, you can conserve energy to dedicate to other meaningful endeavors. Practice noticing your tipping point sooner. Do so by remaining close to your internal center, your core, where you'll recognize when any balancing act takes you too close to the edge of the cliff. As you familiarize yourself with your tipping point, you'll learn to pause when you get close. This balanced path leads to magnificent gifts. A ridge lined with wild flowers. It says here, elements, your center, yin and yang, opposites, symmetry, grace, edge, and stability. It says embodiment, balance on one foot or on tiptoes while brushing your teeth, cooking or making a phone call. If that's easy, try to combine the two. Meanwhile, you might imagine inhaling and exhaling through alternate nostrils to balance your body's energy channels as well. That's really difficult. Okay, I just tried. Okay, practice. Practice moderation instead of restriction. Have a sweet tooth, but fear indulgence. Okay, try savoring one piece of chocolate daily instead. Tend to spend too much time on social media? Set a timer for yourself. If it's challenging, good. That means that you are rebalancing, okay? Life requires that, okay? From time to time, you know. Just like when you smoke or drink or, take in a substance of whatever sort, after a while, your tolerance level goes up. And, yeah, it's good to kick back, for a week or 2 months, 2 months, a year, just to let things realign, rebalance themselves, okay? However the case. Let's see what we get, guys, with these index cards. So, balancing something to do with the people you're connected to. Maybe you're rebalancing out your relationships. Maybe you're creating some boundaries for people. But however the case, your connections are what is the focus, in a sense, I'm going to imagine, on top of the balance, because that's just what we see, right? So, all right, here we go. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. People aren't for you, they're against you. That's just that. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. That's Show Crow. I used to see that video on MTV like every morning, like 8th or 9th grade or something like that. That's a lot. Okay. Someone is very upset about this. Maybe you created some boundaries or ghosted someone, or something. Didn't give anybody any closure, you don't want to be with them, you don't want to try again, they're mad about it. You don't pay them any mind. All right, second pile here. Take some time to smell the flowers. Okay, rebalancing yourself. All right. Take a walk in nature. Go meditate. Breathe. Pray. Go on ahead and make that deal, honey. It's going to be life-changing. The connections, the people, different things are happening for you, okay? The time is now. Electrifying energy. We're in Leo season still, right? All right. Street smart. All right. Here we go. I got one more stack here. And then we can get this party started. Feel free to fast forward, guys. Okay, let's see what we get here. Ooh. This is how I know my daughter was in here. She does her own little, let me get my answers from mom's cards. And then they'll be all upside down. Like, I need to know what card just came out. Why is it card stuck? Here we go. Somebody wants one more chance. That's what I saw in there. Here we go again. Okay. Not that many. I told her. I don't like my cards all mixed up. Yeah, her way of shuffling is different. Alright. I'm precise. I don't want to see cards going every which way with these index cards. Alright, here we have it. Raised by your grandparents. I was partially from 8th grade until 12th grade. I lived with them because my mother didn't want me to go to school in LA or, going into high school. So I moved out of Los Angeles to a different location. It's just a distraction. Be mindful of how you feel about things, about people. Use your discernment. Okay? Don't give in to anything too quickly or anyone too quickly. We have a whole lot of messages today for those who may just watch the oracle part. I mean the the index part. Someone is delusional. All right, so we have all of our cards here. Now we can start the reading. Purple charger just passed by my window. Pretty. Okay. Here we have it, guys. 444. And it was 1449 right there. So 144 still on the timer in a sense. So yeah. Magical angel numbers all the way around. So beautiful start. Don't get it twisted, okay? Pay attention to whatever it is you need to pay attention to. Are you telling someone that? Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not who you think I am, okay? Cadillac, you could drive or know someone that drives a Cadillac or you want a Cadillac. Don't hesitate. Act now. I would like to move past this. They feel inadequate. I know you better than they do. Do you still care? If someone wants to be a part of your circle. But don't fall for the trap. If you feel they're not part, they're not energetically in tuned, you know, or matched, and really, you know, not for your circle. They're just not for your circle. Don't be mad. But you mean the world to them. That's a song card. 7 whole days and not a word from you. 7 whole nights and I'm just about through. Can't take it, won't take it, can't take it no more. I've had about enough for you. I'd rather be on my own. That's Tony Braxton. You have the right solution. Okay. You are physically strong. You could be a lifeguard or thinking about becoming one, or somebody saved your life recently. Cheers! Time to celebrate. Single life ain't so bad. Day trip alone. And that's when you notice that single life isn't too bad. You were able to do that all by yourself without someone holding your hand. You know, all of the PDAs and stuff like that. Okay. Stand up for what is right. All right. No excuses. Go. Now. Wedding vows are being renewed. Renewing your wedding vows. Okay. Connections. Period. Balancing things out. What are we doing? Audie, you could drive or want one or know someone that drives one. But it could not be impressive to you. It could be all about their materials and their cars. And you're like, whatever. Okay, there's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Stevie Wonder. Love heals all things. Someone can't get enough of your love. And something is really random, or something will be really random. From the ground up to the top. High expectations you have or they have of you. Someone's name starts with the letter K. Kevin. Courtney. Kimberly. Miscommunicated often. Kelly. Kendrick. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. I'm not going to sing that because I do not have her voice. That's Yolanda Adams. Okay, they will never give up on you. I don't have none of their voice. I have my own voice, but yeah, this is a gospel song, okay? And it's kind of slow. I mean, it's kind of slow. It'd take a minute for me to even sing that anyway. Okay. Ice cream lover. Your dinero is right. All right. You're not worried about a thing. But you ready for prime time? Clean freak, OCD like type. They won't say it to your face. Customer service representative. Someone's name starts with the letter Z. Zamir, Zaire, Zimbabwe. Burgers and fry lover. Milkshakes too. You like the cold weather, like winter. You're tapping into some great energy here. Watch your surroundings, okay? You got people that want to be in your circle. Remember that. Give me 1 second, guys, please. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, so now we have here St. Matthew's 15 and 11, and it says, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth. Amen. So watch your words and how you come across and your energy. Okay. Hometown sweetheart. You play an instrument. Or maybe you want to get to learn how to play one. Access is denied. You travel for work. Large estate or acreage. The results will be shocking. You're highly intelligent, single and ready to mingle here. Connections, balance, okay? Let love find you. A never-ending process. Someone has lack energy, or maybe you've been feeling sluggish or something lately. Okay, pray for them. Extreme potential. They can't get on your level. Very passionate about everything. Oh, I'm in control. That's Janet Jackson. It's a new day. You love R&B music. Someone's very immature. You guys are inseparable, or you will be. You could be online famous or almost online famous. Celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. They're having a music concert, I guess, huh? All right. I guess we are. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. That's the second Stevie Wonder song. Maybe you guys love Stevie Wonder, God-given gifts, or maybe you went to a Stevie Wonder concert. Someone's name starts with the letter E, Everett, Essence, Evan, Ebony. Give up the fear. Continue and don't look back. Stay balanced. And someone is desperate for your attention. Yeah, don't give it to them. All right. So, guys, now let's start our reading. Let's get 3 of these cards out. And then I will start the tarot. Thank you for being patient with me today. New vision. 10, 11, 12 breaks down to a 3. You're seeing something. Yeah. First card, transformation. Changing things, rebalancing things, ascending constantly. Beautiful. Healing. Healing and ascending. Becoming your own master. Getting in tune with the master. Okay? It's a level of maturity that you are now embodying. Okay? And that's why you can't deal with, where was it? Immature? Where was it? I know it's an area. You're too mature to deal with the immaturities of others. Okay? Not impressive to you. Yeah, the source. We grab all of our energy and everything from the one who created it. Oh, praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, YHWH. That's the way I rock. All right, guys. So, let's get a tarot deck here. I'm going to now use the Radiant Wild Tarot, which is the sister to the Oracle deck here, or brother, whatever you want to call it. Here we have it. Let's get started. So yeah, you are your own master here, Ophiuchus. You have come to this space of maturity. You have grown. You're still growing. It's not going to never stop. You have high expectations from yourself. You have risen from the ground, and now you're up on your way to the top, from the ground up to the top. All right. Ready for prime time. All right, a never-ending process. Love heals all things. Someone wants to know if you still can. Don't get it twisted. And 444. It was 2555 on the timer just when I said that and I looked up. So it was 555 instead of 444. So there's change, transformation, always here for you. All right. One day at a time. Two once. Pathways, decisions. Should I go that way? Should I go this way? What should I do today? Right? Decisions. Let me get the other 3 cards out. You totally love yourself. I'm going to just say that. And you know that there's a lot that is coming for you. Okay? Queen of Cups with the 5 of Swords. You are a loving individual here. Okay? The 5 of Swords talks about worry. Okay? Stressful situations. Okay? And or maybe even defeat. All right? But you know what you love. You know what speaks to you. Okay? And you know that you're never defeated. You know that you're just going through a process. Okay? It's a never ending process. Regardless if it doesn't turn out the way that you like it. Okay? It's just part of the process, all right? Part of your learning experience still. So now underneath the Master, you have the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. So you probably went into isolation, of course, thinking about all the things that you want to do. How is it that you're going to be successful? How is it that you're going to stay balanced? You have to go within and process all of that. Think about what actions you're going to take, okay? To continuously be this master, this balanced energy, okay? So now I have here maturity. So like I said, you love yourself with the Ace of Cups here, and you're so happy, and there's a lot that's happening for you here with the Eight of Wands. Okay, that's good, positive energy that's flowing for you because you love yourself. Okay, because you know what love is, and you won't let anyone, come in and just play around in your energy. Okay. You have someone here that wants to be a real provider for you. But first, let's talk about this here toxic energy. Okay. Like always, that's why you have this 5 of Swords here feeling defeated, because there's always going to be opposition, just period. But you have to know how to stay balanced, okay, when it arises, okay, and not to allow yourself to get eaten by that serpent. The serpent is very wise also, right? We are the serpent bearers. So, you have to be as wise as that serpent so you don't get eaten, okay? So now we have here 2 of Swords. And the Two of Swords represents making a decision. So that's that part of that balance. You know, even if you're blindfolded, you know, like going off of your intuition here with the Queen of Cups. There's things that you know and understand now, okay? And so whether, yes, you are this emperor, this boss over your own life, or you will be having a boss come into your life, there's a beautiful owl there. There's wisdom, okay? Maturity, things that you know, things that you understand, okay? But however the case, whether you are the emperor or there will be someone coming in that is of emperor status for you to balance out your environment. Okay. Good song. These two fell out. But, you know, I only need one more, so I'll acknowledge them after I talk about these, and then I'll get the actual last card. Okay, so like I said, you're either gonna have someone come into your life to balance it all out, or you are this actual boss of your own life. You know, maybe you actually are an entrepreneur or something, right? Or you know, just a dad or focused. You have all your things in order. So now here with the Knight of Swords in reverse, on top of the Devil, it's like you're not interested in someone's words, or like you're finished talking to someone about something, or energy that you feel is not in alliance, or you know, something like that with yours. You don't really want to talk to this person, okay? You're more so focused on something that is like a twin flame, like, you know, because everything is being mirrored here. Okay, you need your own energy. You need a real love, of someone in your space. So here you have here Queen of Wands and Two of Pentacles. There's that fire energy, the action, irresistible, and Two of Pentacles. Looking at your life, where you at, where you been, where you're at, and where you're going, and or just this whole balancing act of just everything and what's going on in your realms right now. How you see things, how you're envisioning things. So there's someone that is considering marrying you, starting a family with you. This here Emperor has his eye on you. And, or yeah, maybe someone wants to balance out their world, you know, by marrying you. Or this is what you think would be great for you if you would, you know, have someone on your team that is like you, that really loves you, and then yes, you guys can come together and make it happen there and be balanced together. Okay, so here we have it. Six of Cups in reverse, and it wasn't in reverse, but this card was, so I'm going to take it just like that. So Six of Cups talks about reconciliation, or things that feel like home, or, you know, just stuff like that. Relationships from when you were younger, but by it being in reverse, you're not focusing in on any reconciliations, no real relationships, even though I talked about community. It's not about getting back with any people from your youth or anything like that, I'm imagining, or this love isn't anyone from your youthful years, okay? So, here we have it. Next deck. Second deck. And I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. If you're still here with me right now, thank you so much. Love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like, I appreciate it all. Okay, guys. 7 of Wands talks about being protected, very hard working. You've done a lot of work, okay? 444 was your first card. Yeah, you're protected because you are connected and you do the work, okay? You stay balanced. You try your very best to stay balanced. So the people that you work with, it's important because if they don't see things the way you see it, they're going to be a disruption in your energy. Okay, as you're transforming, you need people, like I said, collective energy, right? So here you have 5 of Wands, and 5 of Wands is, we have 5 of Swords. Now here's 5 of Wands. Okay, the 5 of Wands is now competition. So of course there's competition for you because you're a beautiful soul and you're single. But there's somebody that sees you, and there's evidently a couple of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's only one that will be the one. Okay. And as the phone ding ding. Yeah, a new opportunity definitely is coming for you here. Okay. A new beginning that will totally balance out everything. Yeah. Balance out everything. He's coming to balance it out, bring the order. Okay. Here's the Knight. Where was the Knight of Swords? It was one of these cards in reverse. Now you have here the Knight of Swords in upright. So yeah, there's gonna be competition, but there's gonna be some people coming trying to speak their piece, their end of it, or I don't know. You put whatever word you want there. But here's the last card of the second deck. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Miss Queen of Pentacles, grounded here, resourceful, ready to receive that offer, that pentacle there. Okay. And Page of Pentacle at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, there's an investment here. Okay. There's a great investment here because you invested in yourself. That's something of the title right there. Okay, so yeah, let me use this deck now. This is a smaller deck of the same deck. Okay, last deck. Appreciate you guys so very much. Come back and rock with me anytime. Here's the last deck. Let's see what we get. This deck is so freaking tiny. I like it though. It's cute. I'm not buying any more this size though, as it's very difficult to shuffle low key. Alright, one more little time here. Alright, here we go. Two of Wands. That was one of your first cards out. You know, which direction should I go in? But you know, because you've done the work and your intuition speaks to you. You just have to make sure that you listen to it to stay balanced and not get stuck or caught in any sort of traps, okay? So here's your Ace of Pentacles. It's coming if you are not aware, because you're something that is vibrant and people see that energy with the star. That's why you have all that competition there. And without even doing any magic, you're just magical. And people see it. You're irresistible, Queen of Wands. So here you have the Nine of Wands. And that just talks about, like I said, you are a soul here that never gave up. You stayed persistent. You stayed working hard. You stayed challenging yourself, so on and so forth. Okay, but here with the Chariot in reverse, there's not any real fast action at this time. Okay, but there will be some people getting ready to get the courage with the Knight of Swords to speak about something. And you may not want to invest with that particular person that comes forward. Who knows? But you have the Page of Pentacles right here. The same thing at the bottom of the deck. There's going to be an investment, but there may be someone that's gaining the courage to try to come back to you and that you don't want to invest with. And that will be balanced for sure. You will get your justice and everyone else that's involved. All right, Ophiuchus. It's been fun. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.